Hello. Day 2. We are standing in the bell tower of the Helgrenskirche, and the bells are chiming midday, and they're directly above us. And they've just stopped. So, look out over this city. There'll be more bells ringing in a moment. And hello to Karen Garcia. Yes, you said do a hello. So hello to you. You wait. It's gonna really start noise in a moment. But the Linus and Jimmy are looking out over the city right now. Hello. There's the Reykjavik harbour over there. That's looking down to Skjoldsvörðustiga, and the Laugavega is over there. We're staying, that's the Tjörnin over there, we're staying past the Tjörnin. We are still in the Helgrenskirche, and there is some crazy jazz improv going on from the organist over there. Just stepped out of the church for a moment. The sun is so bright, it's actually warmer than Britain was at some point. Linus is here as well. Then he's stuck his iPad up to the, I don't know what that was. But the guy's still practicing inside. He's currently banging his head against the organ and his feet like Jerry Lee Lewis. He's getting a bit carried away by it all. Someone, of course, is with us. I know you've been waiting for him. It's still early days, but we can't leave it too long. Hello, monks.
So I'm now in the GUILDFORD, which is the Saturday and Sunday market held down by the harbour. It's halfway between a car boot sale and just a normal market, and there's nothing of any use to anyone here. But have a look. If only there were some Icelandic 78s about, but nope, don't seem to be here. Day 3, and we are heading north today. Not really north, but northwest, and we'll be going more northwest afterwards. And we've only just left Reykjavik. We're at Mosfell at the moment, and we've come out to Alafoss to show Jimmy the Sigaros studio, which is behind me, and we stopped here many times, but he's not seen here before. So we're just doing that, and then we're going on. He's playing some very difficult jazz in the car at the moment, on a CD, not live. That would be unbearable. It's kind of weird. It's taken some getting used to.
Okay, the road is impassable here. Jimmy's running off. We're trying to go right round Snæfellsjökull, which is there, which is, according to Jules Verne, the entrance to the centre of the earth. So this is as high as we can go, because that's the road, and it just stops and peters out, and Jimmy's there. So as we're standing at Snæfellsjökull, I think it's time that I said hello, Christian Yaud. Yes, you said you wanted a little mention in Iceland. Well, how about standing on the edge of a glacier? There, let's stand on it, shall we? It's technically not really true because it's just snow at this point, but there we are. Yeah! Rock and or roll. Yeah! It's quite cold up here, but the weather's still nice, but cold. So yeah, go away. Other stuff to do later on. Ooh. Back in Ólafsvík, where we came last year, it was misty and cold and rainy when we came last year, and it's not today.
But as you see, it's the National Day in Iceland, so they've got big celebrations going on over there. Not very big, because there's only about 3 people live here. Thank you, Linus. Icelandic flags. Icelandic flags. We've now stopped at Stikisholma. Look how good the weather still is. It's nearly 5 p.m. in the evening. There's lighthouse over there. There's Stikisholma Church, possibly the weirdest church in Iceland.
I think it's nice.
It's alright, it'll do. Something going on over there.
Football.
Whoa.
I saw them setting up when we drove across.
Not so nice weather over there.
No, look down there.
And that's very heavy.
Dodgy weather.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully by the time
Let's do this again. We still have internet access. We've got wireless here. We're at a hostel at the Reykjavik, which is better than a hostel. Stop that. And we've all got our own rooms tonight. It's beautiful here. We're just at the bottom of the Westfjords. We're kind of the bit the Westfjords go like that. And at the moment we're kind of like where my gold ring is on my finger there. We have a mad dog here. Here she is. The weather is still lovely, and we approve of this place very much. It's great. You can see how sunny it is. We've driven through some rain. We've not been in any rain today. You see the fjords and the mountains down there already. Look like that. So yeah, we're having a really good time. So that's today done, and we go into the Westfjords proper tomorrow. Yeah. I've got to say hello to anyone else, have I? No, so I'm not going to. Day 4, and we're currently at Mjøsfjordur, and we are now in the Westfjords proper. There's, as you probably see, a big waterfall behind me. Now, if you're in England or in the UK, this would be classed as some major, beautiful landmark, but here it's not even marked on the map. This is just absolutely typical. And there's a fjord beyond me, hence the name Mjøsfjordur. Some are a lot nicer than that, but that one will do. We don't have much of a journey to do today. We left the Reykjavik this morning, and we're going on along the south coast of the Westfjords towards Latverbjerg, where we're staying this evening, which is the edge of Europe where there's puffin cliffs. There's not cliffs made of puffins. Puffins are on the cliffs. Oh, I've got to say hi, Maureen. Hello. How's where you're staying right now? It's yeah, great. Any more hellos people want me to do? Then hello. But I'll do that if you ask me properly. I've come a bit closer. Quite noisy. That's blood. Oh, there's another one over there. For a short while, Linus and Jimmy are in our hot tub, and it's not really my sort of thing, so I'm just sitting out here with a script. Don't know what the name of this fjord is. I'll find out later, but I'm not going to tell you, and it's not really important for you to know anyway. We're just sort of like dossing around the fjords today, as you do, and it's really quiet here, apart from me talking. There's a little black and white wagtaily bird keeps swooping up and down next to me. It's trying to get... Shut off. What do you want? Did I say you could be in this? No, I didn't. Go away. Bloody thing. Shut up. So I'm just sitting here reading a script at the moment, which I brought from home with me. It's not my script, but there's another one there. Not a script, a bird. But someone might recognise this. I thought I'd bring it to Iceland with me to read it, because I'm not going to read it back at home. Alright, got that? Good. So I'm going to sit here and read that. And we're moving on to Latverbjerg later on today, where there's puffins on the cliffs, which I've mentioned already. And hopefully internet access there as well. If not, then you're going to be seeing this a day late, and you're all going to think I've fallen off the cliffs and died, which would suit you lot perfectly, wouldn't it? Having had no hot food for over a day, we've gone down to Patricksfjordur for for a pizza, and it was fantastic. And look at the awful weather. Look at it, driving rain, freezing cold. It's terrible. Look what an ugly sight this town is. It's grotesque how busy it is. See the streams, the gridlock of traffic. So we just do that. So we just eaten there. Yeah, we're not eaten there because then it wouldn't be there, and we'd be feeling quite full. But we've had food there. Brr, brr, so cold in Iceland. On the edge of Patreksfjörður now. It's gone round the other side of it, and returning to a place where we went once 5 years ago, and we're back here again. It's the wreck of the Garður, which is I presume it's a fishing ship or something, but we're walking up to it right now. Turn around, bright eyes.
The oldest steel ship in Iceland.
Let's have a look inside it. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Whoa. It's not quite so creepy when it's full daylight as there is right now, but it's still a bit spooky. Still a smell of oil, petrol or whatever it is, diesel, something in here. Whoa. We're at Raudasander. We had to drive through mountains and stuff to get here. Very steep, unmade up roads. It's sandy beaches. It looks all a bit weird. Very, very quiet here. We're on our way to Latrebjerg very, very soon. I don't know, it's about getting off at 5 o'clock in the evening. So we've still got, a fair few hours of daylight left yet. Well, all the time really, because it never gets dark out here at the moment. You don't need me. Look at this. Look. Hey kids, see me? I'm on the westernmost tip of Europe. I'm at Latrebjerg. Well, that's kind of the cliff formation that we're at. The greenhouse. This greenhouse here. The lighthouse is right here. Lighthouse! And over there, hundreds and hundreds of miles away, is America. But Greenland will be there first, which is why it's so effing cold here. These are also puffin cliffs. Now, I've not seen any puffins here yet. Well, I've seen one quite low down, but they should be all around here. I'll see if I can get you some. Not to eat, just to have a look at. Morning. This is where we spent last night. This is Hotel Latrebjerg. I keep saying Latrebjerg, it's Latrebjerg because there's an accent over the A, and that's how they do it here in Iceland. I just found out my room cost me about £100. It's not even en suite, so that was really expensive, but it was a nice place. And it's the owner's 20th wedding anniversary today. We're currently the only guests that are still left here. Everyone else has gone. And today we are going on to which for the Sigur Rós fans amongst you, if you've seen Heima, it's the place in the middle of nowhere with the concrete sculptures where the band play ICELAND. We've wanted to see that for some time. Scary route to get there, I think, but if this never gets uploaded, then you'll know that we didn't make it. And Linus and Jimmy want to go to yet another hot pot somewhere. I'm not sure, there's something going on between those two, not quite sure what it is. And that means it's going to be more reading time for me. The sky has changed, it's not so blue today, it's a little more chilly, but this is what you'd usually expect of Icelandic weather. We're at Dalknafjörður, and no prizes for guessing where Linus and Jimmy have gone. So I'm not. I'm just sitting here enjoying the view of the fjord. Overcast. It's drizzling very, very slightly, but it's not that cold, and it's not windy. It's quite pleasant actually. Look around me. Look around me. Look at it. It's alright, isn't it? We've done the majority of the day's travelling and it's not even midday yet. There's an old couple just turned up, so Linus and Jimmy have one each. We've just driven about 20 miles over mountains on a gravel track. It wasn't quite as scary as I thought it was going to be, but I have to say this was my number one to do in Iceland of things I'd never done before, and as I got out of the car my words were shitting crikey. If you're a Sigur Rós fan, if you've seen Heima, then I don't need to tell you where we are. I'm just gobsmacked. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to Selárdalur, that's it. That always looked very suspicious to me, that particular bestiality with seals. It's not good. But this was actually the guy's house, and they've pulled it down and they're rebuilding it. But they're keeping the wall that was there. Amazing. This more permanent one was his museum building. Look at this around. There's nothing. It's a spectacular. Definitely the highlight of the trip thus far. Monks is getting friendly with the locals. We're now at Bíldudalur, where we're staying tonight. This is where we're staying tonight. Look at this. Which is alright. The mist is still low. Clouds, mist, whatever they are. We're going to go to the Sea Monster Museum now. Was that it? Was that the museum? That's shite.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get some food. A place where we had some food 5 years ago. And I've got to put a video together tonight, which is going to be fun. Just been here. It was good. We just had food. That's great. That's great. No. They're going off to yet another hot tub soon. I swear.
Hot pot.
Hot pot, alright.
I think hot tub makes it sound more frivolous than it will be.
Alright. Because this is serious man love going on, not frivolous. So I'm going to stay behind at the hostel and do work on the video, which should be really, really good. And that concludes today's clips. Thank you very much.
Day 6 continues. We are at my favourite Icelandic waterfall. The sun's behind it at the moment, so I don't know how well you're going to see it. But otherwise, it's blue sky again, beautifully clear after the rain of yesterday, which wasn't much rain, but it was a little bit. I want to show you some magic. Have a look at Dinyandi. You won't get much of an impression from here, but up, where's my finger? Up there, that's very big. He's getting in touch with nature. Oh, here? Alright.
Like if you climb down, you can walk down easily. And I really want to.
You'll have a chance in a few days, far more impressively than this.
What to actually get underneath the water?
We're getting closer. Very close. Bloody Belgians. Unnecessary. We're getting really close to it now. You might be able to see below me. Fjord down there, look. We're quite high up. And we're now getting you can probably hear it behind me. Now getting very close to my favourite waterfall in Iceland. You still probably get no idea on screen just quite how big it is, but it's big. If you can imagine a big thing and then make it really big and then add some size to it and then magnify it, you would be approaching the bigness of Dinyandi. And I'm now coming up to pretty much the edge of the path, so I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute and you can see pretty close up just how awesome it is. Are you ready, kids? Shut your eyes, turn around, back at the screen again or you won't see it. Dinyandi! That there, that's about as tall as Canary Wharf or something bigger. In all seriousness though, it's probably about as tall as I'd say St Paul's, so it's big! Monks? Monks? They're looking the wrong way. The waterfall's over behind me. It is? You're not looking. Look. Stop it. Is that the water sprite? The really abusive one from Yorkshire? Totally unnecessary. What's that, Monks? You've got to get back to audition for Dracula this evening in Guildford. This is neither the time nor the place. They're not going to cast you anyway. What are you going to be? You're auditioning for Dracula. It's ridiculous. This is as far as it goes. When we were last here in August 2007, there were fruit flies everywhere, millions of them. You couldn't get any, and it was full of tourists as well. And at the moment, I can see 3 other tourists and us. And it's great. I see a rainbow. See if you can see the rainbow. Can you see rainbow?
Inside Rainbow live the naughty things, yes! Must not look at the naughty things, they will turn you into stone! What's happening to me? Things are going weird here in Iceland! Turn off! We've just had a picnic. I cooled my melt in the waterfall pool. Someone went swimming in under the waterfall pool. Not the big one, that one. Don't know who that someone was, but he's just died of hypothermia.
Fucking awesome.
Thanks for that. Linus is having a terrible time. He hates it. Doesn't like Iceland much. We're at Thingery now, just outside the town. Fish drying sheds over there. They look quite good in 3D, but you're seeing it in 2D, so that's no good for you. And over in front of us is something that I saw years ago and took a photo of, and it's still there, which isn't really surprising because I can't see anybody moving it. But if you come with me down here, put the kettle on. It'll be a couple of minutes before we're there yet. Still here. Okay, add the milk now. You don't have milk. Ugh. It's a boiler. At the edge of a fjord. Jimmy's already here. Can't get rid of him. Everywhere we go, he's already there when we arrive. It's got bits on it. And look at that mountain. Made by termites. Nice, isn't it? We're at Flattery now. We're not too far from Isefjord. I'm going to go through a big tunnel before we get there. Flattery is probably best known because there was 2 big avalanches here in 1995. Caused by the mountain behind me. One of them in January, just minor damage. The one in October went straight over the top there. It killed 20 people, and it came from there, that bit. The one in January came from that bit. And they've now built avalanche defences, if you look at that. There's a big A going over the town. And this leads into it. Ooh. We've checked into the guest house we're staying at Isefjord, which seems a great deal happier than it was when we were there 5 years ago. And we've gone out for a short break to Bolongavik, which is meant to be the town that has the most rainfall in the whole of Iceland. We're way up the top of the Westfjords. And this is also, for those in the know, where Neualbernøy was filmed. And if you don't know Neualbernøy, then you're not missing a great deal. The film is a bit weird. But it's a fairly well-known Icelandic film. Yeah. And we're just going to walk around the town a bit and give it some foreign colour. Don't know what that means. And then we're going to go back to Isefjord and eat something, because there's 7 restaurants there now. Just had to film this. We've just eaten here. This only opened 3 weeks ago. It's the Factorshusið in Isefjord, which is a building which is over 200 years old now, but it's just been restored. And opened it 3 weeks ago as a restaurant. And it has some of the best prices and certainly the best service and best food I've ever had in Iceland in 14 trips. So if you come to Isefjord, you have to come here. Yow.
I ate rotten shark.
Morning. We are still at Isefjord, and we're still pouring with rain, grey, miserable skies. And we're about to set off for Djupavik, but I've got to get to the pharmacy first because I haven't shared with you lot that I've been feeling ill ever since we arrived. Didn't know that, did you? I wanted to spare you from that evil, but that's been happening. So I've got to get to the pharmacy and get some stuff to stop me feeling ill. That sounds like it's awful. It's not awful, it's just acid reflux. Yeah. Here's the guest house. That's where we were last night. In the very same room we stayed in 5 years ago. Setting off for Djupavik now, looking back over Isefjordur. It was amazing. I can't communicate how different a town it was to when we were here in 2007. Complete turnaround. So Isefjordur, thumbs up, yes. And the fact I can walk around the streets in a t-shirt in the north of Iceland is weird. Just waiting for Bonus to open just outside Isefjordur. Bonus is Tesco's and Asda and Sainsbury's and Lidl and Aldi and all the others, but not Waitrose or Marks and Spencer's. But Bonus means snacky foods all the way to Djupavik, which may have something to do with the constant acid reflux I've had since we got here. Whilst I remember, just to give you another impression of people who say to me, why do you come to Iceland, what is it about it? Just a little snippet. There's loads of kids hanging around the streets in Isefjordur right now. And they're all hanging around in groups and they look like hoodies and they're all doing community work. Now I don't think it's anything criminal, I think they're just being community spirited. All of them sweeping up the streets, cleaning up. Just masses of kids hanging around doing it, and I don't think they're getting paid for it. So that's one thing about Iceland. Yeah. Put the little bastards to work, frankly. Shopping in Bonus, but they've only just opened, so that's why I'm filming in here. Because I wouldn't want to embarrass people by filming them when they don't want to be filmed. See, that's just one of the locals. They're trying to be friendly, but they just wish we'd go. So much crap to buy. We've been driving for well over an hour, and as the crow flies, we're only about 10 miles from Isefjordur where we started out, but that's because we're going around the fjords. We are here at the moment at Eyðeyjarsundi, and that's the small island of Viga over there. As if it's important if you can see it. And I've got to do a hello today, haven't I? Hello, Jamie Smith! Hello from the West Fjords of Iceland. You alright? Stop drooling over pictures of the Queen. It's not healthy. We're nearly at Djupavik, it's just down there. Hello, Djupavik. We're here. We could get Facebook feedback here. Yeah, we're here, so that's all I need to say. I don't think there'll be another video update today. I think being back in Djupavik is all that we need. Look out of the window. So video updates will start again tomorrow. It's the summer solstice tonight, and we're going to go way up to see the sun not set and then come straight up, back up again, because we're very, very close to the Arctic Circle here. Yeah. So go away, do things. I've got nothing to do. Yeah. Bye.
I could so get into that head first.
You going to then?
Could do, yeah.
That was very clever.
Jimmy's first ever entrance into the oil tank at Dubrovik. So how does it feel to be standing in the same place as L'intermat Normal?
It's just and to meet two of the family members. It's just.
So we've come out to see the Summer Solstice. They're a great band. And we've driven way out to, like we did last year, and we're looking out on one side. There's the wilderness with the dragon's tail thing, and in front of us there's the sun, which has gone down and is now starting to come up again. Now, I was a bit of a prat, and I forgot my camera, and I forgot my flip camera, which are back at the guest house. So what you're seeing now is photos that Linus took. They involve no movement, but if you...
Well.
Shut up, Jimmy.
Yeah,
but
yours were shit. Yours were the shittest.
But if you sort of like move the
Your camera is shit, so you can't.
if you actually look at this picture of the sun and then
Don't look directly
sort of
at
like
it. Don't look at the sun.
Christ, don't look directly at the picture because it'll blind you, and then sort of move your eyes down a bit,
Why are you
very
holding
slowly,
the can up like that
and
then
then
you're like
and then,
toasting
and then cheers to the sun, and then move your eyes up again very slowly over a period of about an hour. You will get the impression of what it was like being here.
It was shit.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Okay, so I got a jigsaw puzzle off eBay, and I brought it with me because we do that in Dubrovik, and that place may be familiar to some of you, and I'm going to see if I can make it before tea. We shall see. So, in case you're wondering, I've done nothing today. I've just sat inside and done stuff on the computer and done a jigsaw of Guildford Castle, which is still ongoing. Now, there's a massive chess match going on here. It's a big thing in Iceland. So, have a look at this. And that's all the news. Right, I cannot have a day's video blog with you lot having tuned in and just shown stuff that really mostly happened yesterday with just people playing a chess match in Icelandic. So, run around very quickly. There's a waterfall. Big bugger, yes! Doesn't look like that in the winter. There's a ruined factory. Well, it's not completely ruined. I was, to be honest, trying to restore it, but it's an ongoing struggle. Hey, that's the oil tank where Sigaros played in Hamer, and that's where he went to a concert in last night. And there's the wreck of the Sutherland, which is not going to be repaired. No, 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 because there's bugger all left of it. Come, let me take you down to the fjord and show you. I'm not moving the camera, that really is the angle of the path down here. There we are. Wreck of the Sutherland. See how bright it is. 9:30 at night, and that's nothing. So the back of it's really broken. First time I came here, the back of it was still partially complete, but yeah, that's it. That's a pipe. There's the sun. Now that's it for today. Now go away. It's Saturday and we're moving on. Not moving on, but we're moving on. Have a look at how my jigsaw's going, which I thought would take me 4 hours, but we're still on it. And Linus has done the sky, which I didn't even do. But his, yeah, because our brains work in different ways. He sees nice shapes, I see detail. So this is where we're at the moment. I have no idea what this could be of. Hello, I'm still here in, and I'm walking around doing the then and now video. Ava's lent me, just for the purpose of shooting these things, lots of old photographs of the factory when it was being built, when it was in use. So I'm going around doing one of my then and now videos. We have to leave here tomorrow, but we're not thinking about that, no. Right, I've climbed up if one of the then and now shots, and it's halfway up the effing mountain. I'm looking down on the factory now. Have a look. Great, isn't it? I'm going to stop and have something to eat. Yeah. It's tea time. We've had tea, but I've got it. I mean, not much has happened today. I've done all the then and now videos, and I've just got to come and sit down and film something that is too good for dueling, but it's here. It's too good for fighting with. So I'm eating it. Jimmy's poured me a coffee. Great. Don't look on me eating. So good.
Yeah. I'd like some.
Right, we've had tea, so I'm now going over to my laptop here. There we are, there's my laptop, eBay stuff on there, and here's the USB port. And I'm going to connect this and upload the video for the day, because it's 10:30 in England already, which means it's going to be gone 11 o'clock by the time you lot see this, or later. Speak to tomorrow when we have to leave here, which I'm not going to tell you about. No, because it's not going to happen. So I have just done today's upload, which is only just showing on Facebook right now. So this is going to be showing in day 10, but this happens in day 9. Are you still with me? Good. Jimmy's going to go and jump in the fjord. We tied some concrete blocks around his feet. No one's going to know. Don't tell anyone. We brought Klaus with us as well. Crazy moments in Djupovic. We have found a big dead fish. Thought it was metal
Fish factory.
to start with, but yeah. Am I too late? Oh, have you closed?
No getting on that!
Hold on.
So, wait.
All right, so
Let's
this
not
is
get my stuff.
right. I've got
Trust us.
no.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's the point.
I've got 2 cameras on the go now. I've got this one and I've got this one here.
Yeah. You take that with you, Dan.
This is Jimmy's last moments. Madness. You're gonna scream. Is it cold?
Take my stuff!
Nah, bye.
Jimmy, you're back! You forgot it!
I think he's gonna get there before us.
He does.
Yeah, so he's coming back. He's just having a quick wee.
My penis is retreating inside my body.
Great, thanks for sharing that.
Mussels for tea?
Nah.
You're getting cold? Yes, chilly. Not as cold as Dinyani.
Really?
Nowhere near
That
as
was
cold.
colder. Wow.
Nowhere near as cold. I'm cold now, but yeah, the water doesn't hurt my head.
Found another dead fish. Look at the size of this one. Morning. Another day.
One piece missing.
No, still don't know what it's of.
It's a cheesecake.
Is it this way around? Oh, I don't know.
Cheesecake.
That's a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Which bit's the cheesecake?
That bit.
Ah, all makes sense now. I was looking at the wrong way out.
Yeah.
There we are. That's me bringing the workplace to the holiday place. Since 2006. Yeah. So we've got to go today. Not leave Iceland, but we've got to go back to Reykjavik, leaving Djúpavik. And the cloud has descended. Look at cloud. Could be worse. I think it was raining early this morning, but it's not now, and it's not that cold. It's not cold at all, really. So I'm going to go and look at Klaus's exhibition and then make some ambient sound recordings. And then we're having cakes before we go. Cakes!
So I'm inside the exhibition of Klaus's, and there's birds in here. You can probably hear one. They're not part of an installation, they just got in and they're flying about. Yes, very clever, very clever, very clever. Okay, so this time last year, well, whenever we left Djúpavik, I was moping around by myself in here. I was so sad about leaving. It's never fun leaving Djúpavik, but something feels different this year. I'm sorry to leave the place and always be coming back, but things are much better for me this year. There's a lot of things in my life that are going really well and will only get better as time goes on. So I don't have to worry so much about going home and feeling that this is the place where I have to be. If you've been to Djúpavik, then you'll understand that. Not that I want to go home, I certainly don't. But yeah, in a better place this year. So having to leave Djúpavik is not such a bad thing as it was for me last year. But have a final look around the oil tank and then see it again next year. The oil tank not being fashionable nightclub, Roy. And there's something I haven't done yet. I haven't said hi to Erin. Erin's always commenting on my videos, and I think you left a subtle hint that you would like a mention as well. So, hello, Erin! It's cake-tastic.
Smá í gruggúnum alltaf. Svart. Það og ég aldrei að skrúa alltaf þess að það. Það bara búið að loka. Þannig að ég farið ekki að reyfa mig. Legin alltaf opnað og rífa það.
You're not having any. This is so wrong.
That's quite a lot.
I don't care.
It's impossible to cut a small piece.
This shouldn't be happening. This is terrible. Oh, it's awful. We're so lucky we don't have to have any of this.
How long have you been here? You say a week?
Oh no.
Okay. Not even a week then? No. I got to Iceland.
More cheesecake. Can things get any better? Yes, they can, but this helps. There's a standoff between monks and Freya.
I don't know what game it is. I don't know what they're talking about.
Monks has totally freaked Freya out. She's just sitting there staring at him. On our way back to Reykjavik now. We're over halfway there, way over halfway there. We stopped at Graubrug, which is some defunct volcanoes. We're walking over the top of one right now. Bit windy, bit cold. There's Lena's exploring some magma. Here's Jimmy's eye view. Oh, that's Jimmy there.
Wait, is that my eye view or a view of my eye?
That's a view of
That's
your
a view of my eye. That's different.
Who's that by? Yerk.
Cigarettes?
Singular. We're just passing under Hjalfjörður in the tunnel going back to Reykjavik. Simon and Garfunkel, Jimmy CD.
Baby, loving's much the same. Wherever I have played, wherever I throw those dice, wherever I play.
Back in Reykjavik, gonna find some food. Journey back from Djupavik seemed very quick. But, you know, head along the south coast tomorrow. You don't see any more food consumption today.
I don't
No.
think so. Not after like cake.
No.
Shenanigan.
The cake porn earlier on. So you see nothing more than that. Go away now. road trip continues now to the south, we're at Fedigadi, and we're going to go into bonus as we always do. Got to stock up on the things that we have to take back to our respective countries. Yes, shit, basically. We're being tourists again.
We're at the Blue Lagoon.
Ah, Blue Lagoon.
Yo.
Is this the Blue Lagoon? Oh, Jesus, the blue. It's not so blue, though, is it?
It's more green.
Is this the volcano? Is this the lava from the volcano? So we've come back to the Islands, where we've been many a time, but not for a couple of years. The last time we were here, there was a great big volcano going boom right behind it.
I drove past it in March. I didn't stop.
Did you really?
Yeah, of course.
Why did you drive past it in March?
I went to the swimming pool, which I couldn't reach because there was a huge river in front of it.
Oh, right, that'll be why then. So it's actually quite damp. So I'm going to turn the camera off to get to the other side of it. Jimmy's coming up. He thought he was going to have a swim in it today, but he's not. Yeah.
Again.
There he is. So we're going to go behind the waterfall. So exciting! It's like I've never done it before. We're behind the waterfall now. Yes. Back at Skogafoss yet again. Skogafoss, the mighty Skogafoss. Look! Come with me! Getting close to Skogafoss. Closer to the waterfall at Skogafoss. I not got too close. I got too close to the waterfall. Camera get wet. Philip get wet. Philip not come home. Philip die of pneumonia. Stop it! Stop it! Skogafoss! The mighty Skogafoss! Look at waterfall! Be amazed! Iceland's done strange things to me. I'm sorry. We found previously lost ancient civilizations lived in by Alex.
Yes, the Alexonian age of Iceland.
These obviously had ritual use. That had ritual use. This Templex. That's a good name for a band. This complex of temples over here. These had a ritual use. That had a ritual use. That was the public toilet. This had a ritual use. Let's walk as if we were actually walking through these ancient civilizations. Now, this path had a ritual use. That's the great god.
It's the great temple of the giant nose.
This has had a ritual use.
It's not quite planet Earth, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's more sophisticated than planet Earth.
This is more sophisticated than planet Earth.
And this mountain had a ritual use. I know my history shit. We come to our normal area at Dirole and it's all changed. The road is now tarmacked, going along towards it. There's masses of tourists here. They're mostly going to the bird cliffs over there. And we come down to our normal scary beach where things happen, people get wet and people die. And it's been cleared. All the shingle and the volcanic sand that was just going on an incline down to the sea has been cleared. And look, it's just rocks and stuff now. Yeah, dangerous waves. That's why they're clear. That's why they've shut it down. But this was all just sand, just going on an incline, and it's all been changed.
I now drowned about a meter above
There,
ground level.
there, about there. That's where it happened. If you'd done it slower, I would have actually got a photo of it.
Disgrace.
Yeah, so this is at Dirole as well, and I've seen photos and film of this in the past, and I had no idea where it was, and it's just around the corner from where we always stop. It's all about Dirole. Dirole is really the arch up there, but it's still referred to as this. It's probably got its own proper name.
That's the cave, isn't it?
Yeah,
Do you know how far back it goes, or is it just that?
I don't think it goes that far, but I think I can see the back of it from here. We're in a place that I never used to be able to pronounce, but now I can say Kirkjubauklauster. This is Sister Foss.
I just say Klauster, like everybody else in Iceland. That's the others. Why did you just say that? How?
Who?
Anders.
I'm gonna fall off the edge and die, that's what.
Go on.
Fall off the edge and
On you big girl.
Yeah, see.
There we are, Jimmy on a national monument.
That was very fun.
People died for you to do that. We're on the edge of Skaftafell National Park, and that's Skaftafell Jökull over there, and that's Svinesville Jökull, my favourite one over there. And these are girders that were washed away in the great big floods of 1996, and Jimmy's standing on it like the jolly green giant.
Back at ICELAND, icebergs and shit. Not shit, because that wouldn't really be a very good tourist attraction. Well, it might in some parts of the world, but not here. But do you like me icebergs? That is about 6 miles away. It's about half a mile tall. It's amazing. Actually, it is somewhere away. It's a good 100 yards or so, and it's big. I'd say it's probably about as tall as a 2-story house, including the roof. And it's not as cold here as it usually is. When we get here most times, it is utterly freezing. And now it's just a bit chilly. Nothing more than that. Yeah, rock and roll. Stop it. We've been seeing more seals quite close up as they're flying over, and we've seen the Arctic terns dashing in the water and coming up with fish right in front of us. But look over there. It's the baby Jesus. Hello, Jesus again, coming across the water now. Hello, Jesus again. Feeling very close to you now.
hell.
What?
Jesus!
Yes, Jesus.
That burp was disgusting. My word, Philip.
Cup of tea, Jesus.
Get off that fucking roof, you bastards. I've told you so many times. If you lower him through that roof again, I'm going to go fucking mental.
I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, for Jimmy swearing. He's not been house trained
Oh,
yet.
fuck off, you cunt.
You thought ICELAND was impressive. We've come to our own private, although there's other people here, lagoon, which isn't so known to the tourists. And I'd like to show you ICELAND with a glacier right behind it. Prepare, breathe in, look. Icelandic chavs. Get out of the way.
Oh yeah, let's get a profile one. Yeah, hold him out. Because I want to get the... Oh, that's great! Because the cigarette's ruined!
I found a Guildford Castle iceberg, look.
It's just like in a jigsaw.
Yeah. Except more completed. It's all gone weird here. All the icebergs are starting to turn over. And they're seeing, they're not the really big ones, but the smallish ones. And they make a lot of noise when they do it. Big splashy noises. It's like there's a sea monster in there flashing about. There could be. Could be. So here we are back at Halley. Some things never change, but then this place has changed. It's bigger. Look, the tiger lilies have been here. So we've got to travel back to Reykjavik today, having only got here last night. To make the most of the last day for a few months. Back in the car.
back in the car. We're on the way back to Reykjavik. And yeah, and all the glaciers last night, including the big ones, have all moved. All moved. But there's a boat going to come past us now with wheels on it. It's dead funny because it's a boat that's got wheels on. It doesn't know if it's a boat or a car. I think it's going another way. It's not going to come down here. The bloody bastards! How dare they? How dare they?
I think it's going to drive really fast up that hill and just jump into the water.
Yeah. And get all the tourists, scoop them up and.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They're going.
That's bang out of order.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Fuck this shit. I'm sick of this place. Let's go home.
yeah. This is boring.
When I say this place, I mean this country. I fucking can't
Yeah.
wait to leave. It's crap.
This is all rubbish.
This has been the
Hate
worst.
this.
This has been the worst
It's
holiday
it's
ever.
dull.
There's just nothing here.
You got a message for Maureen, Linus? No. We're at my favourite place in the whole world. Djupovic's favourite place, but most stunning place. Djupovic's spiritual home. This is the awe-inspiring favourite place in the world. Been here several times before, not for 2 years. You will get no idea from the video of just how immense and expansive this is, but I love it. And we're at the edge of Vatnajökull, and this is my favourite, Svinesveljökull. Look at it. You can hear torrents of water running down it in places, and you hear occasional cracks and boulders falling down crevices. And somewhere out there we've seen them, can still see them, unless it's not that at all and it's some kind of weather station, but there appears to be a walking party right in the distance. The weather's always fantastic when we come here. Alright, the route's getting silly now, so I don't want to go any further. This is what the path is. Oh, hear that? Yeah. So I'm not. Jim and Linus are gone a bit further, but no, I'm staying here. It's quite dangerous enough for me, thank you. Special mind. Taking Jimmy to Svartifoss. Jimmy decided that to get to Svartifoss he would run 2 kilometres uphill in about 30 seconds. So Linus and I are suffering, and we hate him for it. He doesn't care. So apparently he has an issue with going downhill, so Linus and I are going to go downhill really fast. Svartifoss! Svartifoss! Linus is having a cigarette. Linus, you got a message from Maureen yet?
No.
Oh.
Fuck off.
We're hanging around Skaftafell Park now. See Vatnajökull over there. Big thing. Got any message for Maureen, Linus?
Yeah. Glitter is bad for you.
This is his favourite Icelandic waterfall. I think it's probably improved his mood so much he might have, if we're lucky, a message for Maureen. Anything to say to Maureen, Linus?
No.
Tried. 2 perverts hiding in the undergrowth. Spying on tourists. It's unnecessary filth. So yeah, we're at Fossasidu. Jim, me, is up there. Linus is up there somewhere as well. I don't know if you can spot Jimmy. If you look at the big waterfall that's there, Jimmy is nestled somewhere in there. Linus has gone. I think he might have fallen in and died, which is going to make getting back to Reykjavik a little difficult.
No sign of him. He was quite high up over there, but he's gone now. Oh well, c'est la vie. Yes, hello Jimmy. Jimmy just waved, but you wouldn't see that because this is a low resolution picture you're watching.
Past 5 now, we're over 2/3 of the way back to Reykjavik. I'm so tired. The fact that I had 2 jet engines either side of me last night wasn't much of a help. Amazing view. They're going to yet another bloody hot pot, so they can get up to some serious man love between the two of them. But look at this view.
Probably can't see it on the screen, but there's lots of little waterfalls all around these little crevices.
It's rather amazing. It's like a fairyland. I don't know where this bloody thing is. Now, if you really know your recent Icelandic history, and you know all about the volcano at Eyjafjallajökull, then of course you'll know that a lot of the area got covered in ash. I presume that's really a lot of what I'm walking on right now is ash from the time. But there was one pool in particular, because Eyjafjallajökull is just beyond us over there. The volcano, of course, has been no longer blowing, has not been for a couple of years now. And one of the pools, the one they're going to, got completely filled with ash. And I think they've cleaned it up now. If they get there and it's still the same, they'll be well pissed off, because this is quite a walk, to be fair. I just want to sleep. Sleep. Fall asleep now.
Back in Reykjavik, packing bags.
No, fuck you. You're the cunt.
They've been falling out today. It's been terrible.
Oh, fuck off as well. You fuck off too.
You got a message for Maureen, Linus?
Who? Who's Maureen?
So we're at Alstavula now, sitting outside Hotel Borg with Goonie and Kitty. Have you got a message for Maureen, Linus? So that's still not yet.
Okay, so I'm going to head back to the guest house now because it's 10 to 11 and I'm really tired and I need to go and have a wee and upload this for you lot. So just one person can go so and so likes this and the rest of you just watch it without giving me any feedback. But yeah, that's Gunni giving you a typical Icelandic greeting. It's usually it's a formal greeting reserved for elderly people and for children.
Middle-aged. Maybe they have a message from Maureen. Could be.
Well, I don't know.
Nah, I don't.
No.
Okay, no.
Do you have a message for Maureen?
I'm not sure. I'll think about it.